Welcome Pisces to your weekly reading. This is for the 26th of May to the 2nd of June. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Pisces, I'm starting off by looking at the area you should focus on. We will then look at your possible challenges, if any. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Pisces, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with Queen of Cups, and we're looking at the area you should focus on. And I am just going to get your clarifier. So we want to see now what Queen of Cups is for Pisces, please. The Eight of Cups. Pisces, you are presenting this week as Queen of Cups. It does not matter if you're masculine or feminine. It is the energy of Queen of Cups I am speaking about. So we see that this week, my dear Pisces, you are looking at things from a very mature and intuitive perspective. Queen of Cups is a wise queen. She understands her emotions and she has them under control. And she's able to look at her relationships and circumstances around her, accessing that deep, wise oracle within her and make her decisions from there. Now with the Eight of Cups coming through here, I feel, my dear Pisces, that this week you are going to decide to let something or someone go. And this is not a rash decision. I feel you have been sitting with this for weeks, if not months, and there is something in your life you know that is no longer working for you and is no longer serving you. My dear Pisces, if this is a relationship, this could be that you and your significant other have just reached the end of the road and it's up to you now to put the finality on the relationship. It could be, my dear Pisces, that you and a particular friend have not been getting on for months, if not years, and you are tired of making this consistent effort. And every time you come home, you feel terrible because you've had to deal with their sarcasm, their put-downs and their jealousy. And this week, it's like, okay, I need to make a final move now. The time has come. This could be, Pisces, that you just understand that it's time for you to move on from a job. You need to grow and expand, and you've reached your ceiling in your existing job. It could be that you've been longing to move, and this is the week where you decide, that's it. I'm getting out there, and I'm going to make a huge effort in finding my new home. My dear Pisces, this could also be a certain attitude you have or belief you have, and you're very aware that whatever this is no longer good for you. If we hold ourselves in a hurt we experienced in the past, say you were betrayed by a significant other, or say you were fired unfairly from a job, and you hold on to that hurt, and you go over it and look at it and dissect it, and if only I did that, and if only I did this, and you've begun to realize that by holding on to that hurt, and by going over it and over it, you're not allowing yourself to move on. You might come to an understanding, okay, it's time to let the past stay in the past as I move on to my future. So whatever Eight of Cups is for you, my dear Pisces, focus on it, because I do feel you have the strength and the wisdom to release out of it and to move on. Now let us see who or what Queen of Swords is for you that is sitting in your possible challenges. So we want to see now who or what Queen of Swords is for Pisces, please. The Lovers. Now Pisces, this is an interesting message and it will not resonate with everybody. But I do see that there is somebody close to you because they're coming through under the Lover's energy. So this could be your significant other, a family member, a close friend, a business partner, even a boss or a colleague. But it's somebody you have a special and close relationship to. Now, Queen of Swords here could be a masculine or feminine. It is the energy of Queen of Swords I am speaking about. And as you can see, Queen of Swords is facing our Queen of Cups with her sword up. Now, I do feel that Queen of Swords is either going to do or say something this week, my dear Pisces, that's going to be the final straw for you, that you're going to understand that you need space or complete distance from this particular person. This could be that friend that is always passing those nasty, sarcastic comments. And this week, Queen of Swords says something, and it's not particularly worse than anything she has said before. But it's the straw that breaks the camel's back. And after she says this, my dear Pisces, you're going to understand. I do not want this person in my life at this time. So either you will decide to take a break, or perhaps, my dear Pisces, you might even decide you want a complete separation from them. Queen of Swords could be your boss, who is always micromanaging you and always picking at whatever you do and pulling you down in some way. And this week, same sort of thing. They could come in and say something humiliating as they always do, but it's that one comment that seals the deal for you, where you go, stop, that's it, I am not taking any more. And I do feel that for many of my Pisces, whomever Queen of Swords is, no matter what the relationship is, you're going to understand that you need the break, you need the distance, and you will decide if it's temporary or if it's permanent. But there is going to be a need for space and distance so that you can heal and do what is best for you. Now let us see what strength is all about that is sitting in messages and advice from Spirit. So we want to see now what strength is for Pisces, please. The Hierophant. Wow, what a strong message coming through from Spirit. Spirit wants you to know, my dear Pisces, that you are strong enough to deal with Queen of Swords. It might feel quite daunting and overwhelming to go in there and confront your boss, confront that friend, that significant other, and let them know how you're feeling, and let them know that you will not be tolerating any toxic behavior from them anymore. Spirit tells you that the thought of it is far worse than when you get in there and deal with it face to face. Once you confront this person and you start speaking from the heart, my dear Pisces, you are going to be able to express yourself eloquently. You'll be able to keep calm, but your strength will not deter you. You will stand your ground and say exactly what you need to say. With Hierophant coming out here, Spirit wants you to know that actually, my dear Pisces, what is playing out here is one of your many life lessons. It's about standing up, protecting and honoring yourself, about not letting anybody say or do anything that hurts or undermines you in any way. Spirit is letting you know this is your time to shine, to stand strong, and to let whomever this is know exactly how you're feeling and exactly how things are going to be from now on. So you have a very powerful week ahead of you, my dear Pisces. Now let us see what Five of Swords is that is sitting in the possible outcome of the week. So we want to see what Five of Swords is for Pisces, please. the Page of Wands. Now this is a really positive outcome. My dear Pisces, Five of Swords is telling us in no uncertain terms that by the end of the week you are going to feel like the winner. Look at that smile on that young man's face as he holds up the swords. We understand that this has not been an easy period for you. There has been so many ups and downs, and you've tried so many times, my dear Pisces, to reach this person, to let them know what you're going through, to let them understand your point of view. But this is the week where you reach some kind of finality, and this finality gives you this feeling of being the victor after a really hard and difficult period. And once you close this down and put some kind of finality to it, my dearest Pisces, what I see is that immediately you have this wonderful element of being free about you. Page of Wands tells me that now you can concentrate on you. What do you want in your life? Who do you want in your life? You've got plans, you've got ideas, and I feel for many of my Pisces, all those plans and ideas have been put on hold while you were dealing with Queen of Swords. But now Queen of Swords is slipping into your past, and you, my dear Pisces, have this wonderful ability now to look forward to all the things, the people, the experiences that you want to bring into your life. Wonderful to see Page of Wands here, because it shows me that you are ready to embark on something new and exciting. Right, let's go ahead now and get a message from your angels for the week. Right, let us see now what Pisces angels would like to share with them, please. Success. Wow, my dear Pisces, if we wanted an additional confirmation with regards to what we have seen and spoken about, here it is. You are on the road to success. You don't need to have any reservations or concerns with regards to this particular situation. It's going to work out beautifully and in your best interest. Part of living a successful life is taking care of yourself, and we see that you as Queen of Cups this week understand this and understand what needs to go in order for you to protect your heart, mind, body, soul and spirit. By the end of the week, take time, my dear Pisces, to enjoy the peace, harmony and success you are bringing back into your life. That is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.